Good morning, folks. It's Jim Langers here from FX Charts with the currency outlook for the Financial News Network for the 30th of April on behalf of Axie Trader. Okay, so the US jobs data and the GDP were softer on Friday. This led to a weaker US dollar. One of the main beneficiaries, of course, was the Aussie. That shot up to 104.60. The Kiwi went up too. Had a good day up to 82.30. They're both there or thereabouts at the moment, and as far as the Aussie is concerned, we're now really waiting for the RBA rate decision tomorrow, with 25 basis points more or less written into the market. So that's going to be the next driver. We also get the Chinese manufacturing PMI tomorrow, which reputedly is going to be a good number, and if it is only 25 points, it might see the Aussie actually supported on dips if the China data comes out as expected. Today for the Aussie we see the local TD inflation data and private sector credit, which shouldn't have too much of an impact. Elsewhere, the euro rose to just under 132.70 on Friday evening, but it closed around 132.5, so a little bit lower this morning. The softer US data and the concerns coming out of Europe really are balancing each other out there, and we look for a pretty range-bound session again. We've got the French and Greek elections in the coming week, and with Spain looking in a bad way, the Euro's probably fairly capped to the upside. Spanish unemployment's at 24% now, and bond yields are climbing, and there's growing unrest there, so I think the upside for the Euro is probably pretty limited. What else? Well, on Friday, the BOJ had its monthly meeting. The market was obviously dissatisfied with the level of further monetary easing from the BOJ, and this saw the yen strengthen against the dollar, and it now looks as though it wants to test levels sub 80. But it's Golden Week in Asia, so it might be a quiet week. Japan's out for a couple of days, I think, and so is China. Japan's off Thursday and Friday, at least I know that. So it's going to be thin and quiet there, I think. It's a pretty heavy data week ahead. The highlight, apart from the RBA tomorrow, is going to be the ECB on Thursday. They've got their interest rate meeting, and then of course we've got non-farm payrolls on Friday. Today we've got German retail sales and European CPI. That's really about it. It should be a quietish session in Asia, I think, but there's a lot to be going on throughout the week. As usual, though, with all outlooks here, it's a personal view only, so please don't use it as trading advice. But if you do want a more comprehensive outlook on the markets, go to the website as usual, www.fxcharts.com.au. Otherwise, we'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks very much. Cheers.